Pokemaniacs, welcome back. We've got updates on the Jazzwares Heracross figure. Updated photos from Visagam on Discord. The Heracross managed to defeat a whole mess of Zubat and Caterpie. This photo is of it being completely victorious. The back of the figure here, we also have this new look of it. Does not have any wing openings or actions or anything like that. It's just a solid figure with the arms and legs being posable with a couple joints in there. So let me know how you feel about that down in the comments. And in these new leaked photos, we also have a photo of Bisharp. This one is definitely interesting because it's got those little skinny arms. So definitely going to be interesting posing them, but the figure is shaping up really well. No word yet on a release date for any of these figures, but keep an eye out on shelves because you never know. Like, these things pop up all the time. Then this last week, the mini Great Balls from the Wand Company popped up, kind of surprisingly, like out of nowhere, but the cost for these is $60 for this mini Great Ball, and it comes with a display stand. We've got lighting features on there. Basically, it's the replicas that we've all come to know. It's just now, they're smaller. The English Pokemon Center had a pretty big update this past week. We surprisingly got some of the Bite Squad collection over here on the English side. This was a Japanese collection that came out a bit ago, and we were able to get the plush puppets of Fuecoco, Gible, Totodile, Trapinch, and Greavard. Super cool to see some of these Japanese products make its way over onto the English side. I wish it had more of the products, but hey, we'll take the plushies. We also got a mess of new pins. So the latest additions here of the Dragonite to the monthly Dragon pins. It also sold out like immediately. Dragonite being super popular, so that makes sense. And if you're trying to figure out when your favorite Dragon Pokemon is going to be showing up in the pin form, there is this screenshot for you. I'm pretty sure they're just going in order, so you can kind of help gauge your anxiety on how bad it needs to be based on that. But if you were looking for a Dragonite pin and couldn't get your hands on that one, there is the oversized Dragonite pin. This pin is pretty big, as the name suggests. It is 3.9 inches by 5.4 inches. So this is just it's a badge at a certain point. We also got new pins for a whole bunch of other Pokemon like Tadbulb and Bellibolt, Fearow, Pikachu, Raichu, the Blipbug evolution line, and this Onix that to me looks like it was drawn by the creators of South Park. We also have new pixel pins for Apom, Politoed, Blossom, and the Hoppip evolution line, plus we have Meryl and Azumarill. And of course you're going to need a place to display all of these pins, so there is a new bag up on Pokemon Center. The Eevee Evolutions Pixel Pin Collector Bag. It looks like a Loungefly, it's priced like a Loungefly. It's not a Loungefly, but it's a great looking bag. Has these little Pokeball charms on the zippers, and it's got a little like Eevee zipper pull on the pin display pocket. Looks like it's also going to be a part of a greater line of pin display products, so we'll see how soon we'll get the rest of those products, but overall pretty good looking line of bags. There's also some new clothing additions to Pokemon Center. These are part of the Pokemon and Dolly Noir line. These shirts have Espeon, Umbreon, Ghastly, Mewtwo, Ditto, and Snorlax in them. Pretty cool line, and plus, I mean, it's a lot of dark colors. It's got like the blacks and purples, so I'm a fan. Over in Japan, we've got a very unique item coming out soon. On June 1st, we have the Rayquaza themed Salmon Slider from Takara Tomy. This is a food contraption. So water comes out of the Rayquaza's mouth and then down the slide. The cloud that the Rayquaza is sitting in is like a little pool that you can put your salmon noodles in, and then you can have them like pour down the little like slide, the chute. And then you've got these little Pokemon character things that you can act as little like stoppers or markers on the little slide. So this way you can pick up your noodles out of this contraption. And now it's items like this that have completely ruined me, because now I need all of my meals served to me through an elaborate contraption such as this. Also in Japan, recently Nanoblock showed off some new sets coming up soon. We've got, first up, the Paldean First partners here, so Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Sprigatito. And then we've got this Tinkaton, which is like super, to me it's like super elaborate, because it like being able to build it and like hold that hammer, I think that's really cool. There's also some amazing looking Armarouge and Ceruledge. Like the Ceruledge, if you look at the little like clear pieces on its like flame blade hand things, like, oh, chef's kiss. Additionally, we'll have deluxe figures of the Miraidon and Koraidon, which are larger than the typical like 2 to 3 inch tall figures. So Nanoblock has some really good stuff coming, and I don't know, the figures are looking better and better as time goes on, so I feel like they nailed it. And this weekend on the 20th, we are getting through Japanese Pokemon Center some new plushies. This wave includes Pomo, Pomot, Finizen, Sinistra, and Poltergeist. Usually these types of plushies do get released internationally on the English side, so just in case, I'll still put the link down below, but just heads up, it might come over to the English side. And then also on April 20th, we're gonna have a Pokemon Go Community Day, and I don't normally cover these in the news videos, but I had to bring this up, because I think it's a little sus that if you go look up the Bellsprout Pokédex entry, and you go look, Bellsprout is Pokemon number 69, and then Community Day is on April 20th, which is 420, and there is no way that's a coincidence. Now I have my gripes every here and there about how Niantic runs this game, but someone behind the scenes, tip of the hat to you, that's a good one. Coming up on May 10th though, over on Netflix, we're going to be getting new episodes of Pokemon Horizons. Seems like the series is moving super quick. I don't know, time's flying, man. In card news, coming up on the 19th of April, we have some new products. This first one is the Armarouge EX Premium Collection. These premium collections are all the rage lately with Pokemon. Inside, you're going to get yourself a Full Art Armarouge EX, a Holo Charcadet, and a Holo Cerulege, a magnetic card protector and display base, 65 card sleeves, 6 packs of cards, and a code card, all for $40. Then we'll additionally be getting a new League Battle deck that same day, featuring Gardevoir EX and Mew EX. Inside, you'll get a 60 card deck, dice, condition markers, a deck box, a strategy sheet for the deck, an accessory box, and a code card, all for $30. And in other types of card news, we've got some new debit cards coming out from the company Go Henry. These are debit cards that basically are for parents to load up and give money to their kids to help them kind of like manage their money, like learn those types of skills. There's an app for it and everything, but we've got some really cool Pokemon art that you could put onto an actual debit card. I have no affiliation with them, but I love this, and I really want to be able to put some sort of overlay on my own credit cards. I think that would just look great. And that like button looks great once you tap that ever so gently. Don't break your screen. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already hit it. Share the video also if you have some friends, family, I don't know, maybe they're interested in Pokemon and they want to know what's happening. Take care of each other out there, and I'll see you guys very soon on the next one.